Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. The series of lectures, this is the lecture number 6 of corporate law. In last lecture, lecture number 5, we were discussed about the very fundamental document, very important document, Memorandum of Association of the company. And our today's lecture is about Article of Association. Article of Association, firstly, the objectives why we studied about today this lecture. Number 1, understand the purpose and legal status of Articles of Associations. Number 2, identify key contents and their relevance to internal governance. Number 3, differentiate Articles of Association from the Memorandum of Association. And number 5 is learn procedures for alteration of Article of Association under the Companies Act 2017. These are the 4 objectives of our today's lecture. Number 1, definition of Articles of Association. Article of Association is a secondary document that governs the internal management of a company. It defines the rights and duties, powers and responsibilities of the members and directors in relation to each other and the company. Very simply says, Memorandum of Association is a basic document, is a fundamental document, but Article of Association is a secondary document. Secondary means first ke baad second. First document is memorandum and the second document is Article of Association. Now, the next is legal basis of Article of Association. According to the Section 27 of the Companies Act 2017, subordinate to the Memorandum of Association, binding contract between company and its members. Members interse among themselves. This is very important. Members interse. Interse means among themselves. It means कि Articles of Association को जो section deal करता है, which is called Section 27 of the Companies Act 2017, and it explain the functions of Article of Association. Now, the key contents of Article of Association. Number 1, share capital. Classes of shares. Number 1, classes of shares. The shares are kinds: short shares, majority shares, minority shares, etc. Number 2, rights of shareholders. Number 3, procedures for issue and transfer of shares. These are the 3 main objectives, the main clauses of the Article of Association. Number 2, Board of Directors composition. Article of Association must explain the procedure of election of the directors of the company. It must explain the powers of Board of Directors, and it also describe the meetings which will be held in the company. For example, special general meeting, annual general meeting, extraordinary general meeting, etc., etc. And number 4 is disqualification and removal from the company of the director. in which article of association must explain the procedure for appointment of director, and if board of director needs to remove the director, the procedure is given in the article of association. Next topic is meetings. First meeting is annual general meeting. Annual general meeting is more important for the company, and it must be conducted after the conclusion of the after the conclusion of the financial year. Number 2, extraordinary general meeting. Extraordinary general meeting will be called at any time in extraordinary situations. And number 4 is quorum and notices requirements. Article of association must explain the quorum of annual general meeting, extraordinary general meeting, or any other meeting. It also explains the notices sent to the members of the company, shareholders of the company, to attend the meeting of specially annual general meeting. Next, dividends. Article of association must declare the dividend, declaration of dividend and payment of its process. There is one thing is very important in article of association. It is very clearly says that firstly it is the duty of the board of directors to ascertain the amount which will be distributed in the shareholders of the company, and once it decided, said amount is distributed in the shares in the shareholders, then no decision to make to reject said decision. Next, accounts and audits. Article of association must explain the record keeping, appointment of auditors of the company. Article of association must explain the company's record where maintained. In generally, the company's record must retain, must keep and must maintained in the registered office of the company. However, auditors of the company must appoint by the members of the company. There is one thing is more important. Auditor right to appoint auditor is vested to the members, because members are the owners of the company and the management of the company is directors of the company. Directors working to maintain, to manage the business of the company. Auditor's role to check and balance the role of the directors. If this power was given to the directors of the company, then they may appoint their own auditors and no check and balance is to be done in the company. Next, winding up. Article of association must explain the process of winding up of the company. Next, common seal and certificate. Article of association use the company common seal, which is authentically used for the documents attestation. Next, adoption of model of article of association. SACP provides model articles for various types of companies a company may adopt these models wholly or with modifications. Next, importance of Articles of Association. Articles of Association regulates day-to-day affairs of the company, clarifies rights and duties of the management and shareholders, reduce internal disputes if clearly drafted. If not drafted, then it must be explained. Serves as evidence in legal disputes about company management. Number 6, alteration of Article of Association. Article of Associations alteration is allowed under Section 38 of the Companies Act 2017, requires special resolution passed by the general meeting, must not conflict with the Companies Act and Memorandum of Association of the company. For example, change is permitted, the quorum rules modified, share transfers procedure, introducing new policies, post approvals, copies of altered Article of Association must be submitted to the SACP within 15 days. Meaning thereby, Article of Association may be changed through special resolution at any time, but it must be informed to the SACP within 15 days of any change. Next, comparison of Memorandum of Association and Article of Association. This is also I have studied about in the lecture number 5, but shortly speaking, the main difference is Memorandum of Association is a fundamental and constitutional document. It is a bylaws of the company, but the Article of Association are the rules and regulations which deals with the routine matters or internal affairs of the company. Now, next is company and its internal stakeholders. If any alteration difficulty face, then the SACP approval is important. Priority gives to the legal documentation, but real-time example is, lastly, Article of Association is a private IT company, may specify no transfer of share without board approval. Directors must be tech industry professional, board to meet quarterly via video conferencing. It means Article of Association may allow board of directors to conduct their meetings through video conference, not to come to the register office or anyone. This is also your assignment number 6. You must find out Article of Association regarding check and balance the board of management powers and appointment of auditors. Thank you very much.